It's good that you mentioned the example of the Italian chapter and what Italy has done in BIM adoption. I'm asking if Anna Moreno, the president of the Italian Building Smart chapter, is online with us. Hopefully we can put her through. She should be online. Hopefully she can hear us, and hopefully we can hear her. Hello, Anna. Yes, we can see you and hear you perfectly.
Okay, but first of all, I have to say that I am not the president because we have the rotation. So now I am only in charge of international affairs and sustainability. And Lorenzo, you know, is the president. But anyway, that's fine. So do I show my slide?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay. It seems that I am not allowed to do it. You should allow me to show my slide.
Can you try again now?
Yes, now it seems to work.
Okay. Perfect, we can see your presentation.
Okay. So first of all, thank you for this opportunity to speak about this initiative. It started more than 1 year ago in Rome. This is the first meeting with all the European chapter. The person that is standing near the window is the chair of EU BIM task group. And I think this is important because we have started this activity both with the support of the EU BIM task group, which is more a political representative for the European countries promoting BIM in Europe, and of course the Smart International. Right now we have 22 chapters because we consider Europe from the geographical point of view and not from the European Commission point of view. So as you can see, there is also Switzerland and UK and Norway. And this is the last meeting we had in the summit in Oslo, and where we agreed on the manifesto. So it means what we plan to do with this initiative. And well, I just want to mention that I think that everybody knows that the majority of the national legislation comes from European directives. And then and also the standards, European standards, are usually translated into national standards. So if we work all together at the building smart level, it means that we can promote the standards at the same time in all the countries, and then they can be included in the European directives. So from a strategic point of view, it means that we help our enterprise to be ready for whatever the directives will propose. So the idea is that of this forum is that we would support the European strategy in digital construction and support the implementation of openBIM in Europe. I think that everybody knows what openBIM means, but I like to underline it again. openBIM doesn't mean free software. sometimes people believe, but it means that any data can be transferred using international standards which are open, so anybody can use and can transfer the information from one software to another. So it's not linked to any specific software. And I think this is really very important to ensure that we cover all the European countries, all the people for the supply chain. And interoperability can be achieved if we all will use the same standards in Europe. Why now? We really pushed on accelerator to have this forum because Europe is really asking to be more proactive by reducing the carbon footprint of the building industry. As you know, the building industry is up to 40% of the production of CO2. And we have, thanks to Building Smart International, we have already published some international standards, which are now European standards. And we want just to push the use of these standards for the benefit of all Europe. We believe that only if we make compulsory the use of open standards through mentioning them also in the European directive, we can really have this interoperability. And so we ask to use the openBIM standards in all national applications. Because we know that only if it becomes mandatory, everybody will use it. What we also want to do is to share good practice, because you know that maturity level in the European countries in BIM is really different. We have excellence like in Estonia, in Finland, and we have other countries that have not started yet. So we can share our best practice so that all the European countries can reach a higher level of the use of openBIM, and we all can reduce the carbon footprint by having the same calculation model used in all the countries. And we also would like that openBIM will be clearly defined in procurement so that also the private sector will move in the same direction. So we want to assist our governments to promote the digital building permits. There are already some European projects dealing with this, and we also want to promote the knowledge both among the demand and the offer side. And we also would like to have funds, European funds dedicated to new research area and standardization in a different field. For instance, now there is an activity that is going to be promoted within health services, and is already open in other area on the maritime domain. And so the idea to have European standards will really help all the countries to have the same common approach about the data, which are really important for the management of our assets. We have already a few European projects that can be capitalized in other countries. There is this Czech project which is related to e-permit, and there is one project in growth initiative that is looking forward for this project, for the outcome of this project in order to promote the guidelines that could be used in all Europe. And then there is this RISE project where where BIM is partner, where we would like to promote the recognition of skills, both in the energy performance domain and in the digitalization of the building domain. But there are really many of them, and each chapter can bring to the forum the outcome of this project so that we can share all of them. For the qualification, here is the link to the qualification program. We also, in this case, we are joining our effort. For instance, Italy has developed a scheme for practitioner and also one for BIM and energy performance. So through Building Smart International, we can share this Italian best practice in all the other countries that wish to do some training in this area. So that's all. These are my contacts and the website, and I really hope that you will join your chapter so that we all together we can really bring Europe to be the best built environment with a very low carbon footprint. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anna, for your presentation. And I just want to say, I know you and Frank from the French chapter are the initiators of this forum of the European countries that have building smart chapters. And I just want to congratulate you for really taking attitude for this situation and bringing together all of the chapters, and the pictures that you showed in the first slides are very representative. Those are all the chapter leaders of the European countries, and the fact that you and your team managed to get all these people together and start agreeing upon the strategy of the forum, the decision-making part, who will have presidency of the forum. It's gonna be a rotative presidency and also elected. All of this, let's say, political negotiation that you have been doing is really an inspiration. And for me, every time I'm inside that room with you and all the other chapter leaders, it's just a very good example for me as a young architect and a young professional on how we should approach these sort of things also here in Romania. So thank you very much for your presentation, and congratulations on your work.
Thank you, Stefan. And I really think that we need to strengthen and work all together, because you know, BIM is BIM information modeling. If we do not share information, we do not start in the right way. So I wish you all the best for your conference, and see you next time around the world.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.